Huh. That just happened. Anyway, I'm here to show you the disturbing shooter games to rip and tear through. You're gonna love these games. And the stylish one got his hands on Viscerafest, the full version, and I can't wait to tell you what I thought about that game.
Let's not forget, Maggot Bags. We will be showing you the most disturbing shooter games that you can get right now. These games come under gory, scary, and just outright disturbing. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, did you take trash pile out, by the way, Virus? I think it wants to go for a walk.
What am I? The keeper of trash or something?
Well, you do play like trash. Something tells me that you forgot to take it for a walk. So let me start with Hyperviolent.
I can dig Hyperviolence. It doesn't look like it's too bad.
It's been a while since I played Hyperviolent myself, but from when I did play it, I absolutely loved it. The game itself has an interesting control scheme with both the right hand and the left hand, being able to equip separate weapons in each hand, but it not being clunky, that just worked for me. I still have to recommend this game because it was fun even back then, and I can only imagine that the patches now have made it a lot more better. Whoa, look at that chocolate, run to the bar!
Haven't we got a new segment now, Gamebreaker? You were hyping about it about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, we do! It's the new segment about comments and fan mail. To yours truly! Oh, and yeah, Virus too. So let's have a look at these before we move on to the next game. So the first comment is from Sawefen Magzig saying boom. Wait, boom? Whoever set that up, it wasn't fucking funny. Next comment is from Sawefen Magzig. Is this guy just gonna keep spamming comments? Anyway, he says, I am first comment. You are first comment. Wanna check that grammar there, buddy? And the next comment to yours truly is from Sawefen Magzik. What the fuck is this? No, seriously, are you just punking me now? Okay, I'm gonna rename him Noodles. That's his name now. So Noodles says, hi. Hello. That has to be the most disturbing thing I've ever seen. That's fucking awesome! Hey, didn't you realize in the trailer that the mad scientist guy was cutting off limbs using a fucking handsaw? Who does that?
I think it's more interesting that this game is made in the GZ Doom engine, and Dismantled takes heavy inspiration from Resident Evil. Not just guns and hardware, but puzzles as well.
There's also a director's cut of this game as well, which is a little bit more, how can I say, boobier? Yeah, there's a lot of nudity in the director's cut version. Unfortunately, I can't show the trailer here. As much as I want to, I'll just get my channel terminated if I show it. But this game actually helps with the next game that's going to be shown. Dismantled 2! Can you believe that? That there's going to be a second game of this? Obviously, this one's not in the GZ Doom engine, at least I don't think it is. Anyone notice something here? It's not so much it's a horror game series as it is, what? A furry convention?
Now that I think about it, you're right. Ugh. I hate furries. Ugh. They give me nightmares.
If you didn't know GameStar, Virus doesn't do too well against furries. They absolutely freak him out.
It's just not natural, it's not normal. What's worse is that they are... No, I can't say it. It just makes me shiver thinking about it.
We told you it was going to be a disturbing video, didn't we? Back to the game of Dismantled 2. It actually caught my eye because of the graphics of it. Very PS2, PS1, you know, between those two eras. And the stylish one is definitely going to give this a try. I know that there is a demo for this game, which you can try out right now, if you have Steam, that is.
I woke up. I'm awake. I'm awake. You've lost it.
Are you ready for an adventure, like old times?
Victoria! Victoria! By some cruel mercy, I'm alive.
Now that is a tasty looking game. A little bit more slower paced. An interesting first person shooter, if I do say so myself. My favorite part was when the player got murdered at the end.
You're one sick puppy, Virus. We got Stygian out of gods. The stylish one has this game, but he hasn't played it yet. Will admit that I'm actually looking forward to playing this one. It seems to have a Bioshock, Resident Evil 7/8 kind of feel to it. And it just looks good overall. I can't wait to play it.
Speaking of games that you have played, did you play Viscerafest more recently? How was that game?
Viscerafest? Yeah, I had a good time playing it. But it wasn't all sunshine and rainbows, sadly. Don't get the game breaker wrong. Viscerafest is a good game. However, I did run into a few hiccups along the way when playing it. Most notable being ammo being very, very scarce in this game. Half the time I found myself punching my enemies rather than shooting them. While yes, some enemies are better to punch than others, I did that, and yet I still ran out of ammo a lot of the time. Now I know what the game was actually going for. It was going for certain weapons to take out certain enemies. And I like that. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, Doom Eternal did that. But the difference is, Viscerafest does it a little bit better, but it also does it worse as well. Overall, it didn't feel so bad to take out certain enemies with certain weapons. That was one of the highlights. Ones that were the worst is running out of ammo and not having the ability to replenish it. That was the worst part of this. Whereas, say, Doom Eternal, you chainsaw something and you get your ammo back. This did not have that at all. If I punched something, I didn't get any ammo. It was just a mess on that side. But in its defense, the whole weapon switching thing that Doom Eternal does is not here in this one, and that's what I like about it. Yeah, you heard it here, right. The Game Breaker did not like flicking weapons. It was fucking annoying in doing that in Doom Eternal. That's where Viscerafest shines, because you don't have to do that. You just pull out the weapon that you need for that particular enemy, and then you're done. My experience with Viscerafest was pretty much a positive one. I would recommend playing this for anybody into FPS games. It is not in any way perfect. The ammo side, as I already stated, and the difficulty jumps as well was strange. So, just picture this. The Game Breaker just fought the second to last boss. He was fucking easy. Now the last boss, he has 3 phases and is nearly impossible to beat. It felt more like a bullet hell than anything else. And yeah, the stylish one is decent at bullet hells, don't get me wrong. But it came out of left field, and I did not expect an enemy like that in this game. None of the other enemies are like this. But for me, I have to give it a solid recommendation because you just gotta try it out for yourself. And I gotta thank Fulcrum as well for giving the stylish one early access before this game fully released. Viscerafest, all in all, is a beautiful bloodbath. Super fun to play, despite its flaws, and I recommend it. What did you think about it, huh? And what about you, Virus? What did you think?
I'm stuck in trash. What do you think? Just get me out of this. Why does this thing always seem to smother me? Ugh, not again.